Hey everybody, welcome back to my humble little garage here. I thought I'd just take a minute and go over, I'm going to be changing over to studded tires here finally. I don't think the snow is going to be leaving anytime soon, so I thought I'd just walk you guys through that process real quick, and if you got any questions about how I do it, just drop them in the comments below. Let's get at it. Whoa, it almost falls off. And then I got that little Baja no pinch tool to assist putting it on. So I did a video on that if you guys haven't seen it. I'll show you here in a few minutes. So now the rim just falls to the bottom, and then all you do, I start at the weight, put the weight at the top, and then just twist it, and it comes right out. Just like that. There's that tubeless. That's been in there for years and it works awesome. I love it. So yeah. I just get it down there with the tire spoons just to start with. This little tool sure works good, gotta admit. Pretty ingenious. Some tires can still be a little bit of a struggle, but definitely easier than tire spoons, that's for sure. Pops it over like that.
When I met you, it was just for fun. Now I feel like you're the only one.
It's a tough tire even with that little thing. But there she is. So one other thing I do, I also change my mud flap. I've just got one here that I made I don't know, out of an old tube or a piece of rubber or something I had laying around. So I just traced it out and then cut it, and that just keeps the snow off the shock and out of the carburetor a little bit better. And yeah, that's about it for that. So that's what the grip studs are all about, if you guys aren't familiar with those. Hope you can see that okay on the camera there. It's basically a metal wrapped, I think it's tungsten carbide or some crazy hard metal in the center of it, and then it's got this little tool that you use to install it. It locks on like that, and then it's got kind of like a ice auger type thing to going into the knobbies. And then you just throw the little, it comes with a little tool, you just throw that in your drill and then just rifle them into your tires. It goes in really slick, and if you really want, you can take them out too. That's what I like about them. They got all these different sizes too. There's 1740s. I usually, these are the bigger 1800R, and I think these are 1800s. Actually, I got them all mixed up, so it's hard to tell. So they're about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit taller than the 1800s, but I usually use the 1800Rs in the rear tire, and then either the 1800s or the 1740s in the front. I like them a little bit taller because they do help in a little bit deeper snow, which is kind of what I do. So yeah, that's, and then, you know, it takes a couple hours I guess to do your tire, maybe more. No, maybe less. I actually didn't time myself, so I can't remember, but it's quite a simple process, and they're pretty slick. And they last a long time. I've had those ones on the tire I just put on there. This will be my 3rd season, I think. 2nd season for sure. Like 2.5 seasons maybe. So yeah, hope that helps you guys. I should mention I've gone this route as well with the concrete. You know, that's the brand, these ones. Concrete screws. I believe they're a hardened metal as well. They're razor sharp, and at first, when you first put them on, they're like, your bike doesn't slide at all. Like even on a lake, you could drag your pegs, you can lay it over just about like asphalt, but they round off pretty quick. I think this grip studs are definitely a harder metal, so, and these are a pain to install. You got to drill them all, and then you got to use a liner and a tube, and then put a nut from the outside. They're quite a pain in the butt, so the grip studs are definitely the way to go. They're pricey, but you know, you get what you pay for. They work really well, so good on them. So this is what the tungsten screws, you can see how sharp they are here, turn into. They get round, and then they don't bite at all, but they're razor sharp, so they work good when they're sharp, but it doesn't take long for them to go round like that. Hope you can see that good on the camera. And the grip studs must be a harder, like tungsten, like something harder than that, because the grip studs don't really wear down at all. I mean, it takes a long time, but they work pretty good. Well, that's going to do it for changing my tires, you guys. I hope that helps some of you guys out. If you guys have any more questions, just drop them below in the comments, and I'm usually pretty good at getting back at those. So if you guys are new to my channel, definitely check out the playlists. I give riding lessons, and I make all kinds of videos with these other bikes I have, so check some of those out as well. I'll put some cards up in the corner here so you can find them pretty easy. And if you're not subscribed, definitely hit the red button below and drop a comment, hit the like button, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.